just thought that I would talk a little bit about kind of like where our channel is going, and I'll let you just kind of look at the view here on the mountain just for a little bit. I want to see what it looks like on the top if it's foggy on the other side. Right at the top of the mountain is where the two counties change over.
Be real foggy tonight.
Oh yeah. So you get to see all the fog here. The rain has been raining since yesterday. Last night we had some hellacious storms. And for the people that knows what kind of trouble we've been having with the tarp in the snow and the rain, it held up.
Look at all this fog.
Yep.
We're getting into it now.
It held up last night with all the rain. I only had to go out once, and it looked like there was a low spot to get all of the water out, but technically there was not really any water in. It was running out. It was just looking like a low spot. And
I'm gonna pull over up there on top, let this traffic go by.
Okay, honey.
Foggy, foggy.
Yep. There's been times that I've been up here on the mountain and I couldn't even see my hood in front of me. I couldn't even see the lines. I couldn't see anything, absolutely nothing. And I had like 6 cars behind me. They were all like following me bumper to bumper because you really couldn't even see them partly in front of you. So I pulled over up here so somebody else could take the lead, because I was thinking, well, hell, if I miss one of the switchbacks and they bump into me, they're gonna push me on over. So I pulled over at the top of the mountain and they all pulled over. Nobody wanted to take the lead. They were all too scared to take the lead.
Hard to see at night.
Yep. So, I mean, look at that. It's just all fog. It looks like there's nothing else behind the trees, but it's all fog.
Be really bad tonight.
Yep, lots of fog. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it. I can't turn the camera around while it's videoing, so I have to stop it and then start it again. So I'll turn it around so I can actually be looking at you, so you can look at me while we just kind of go over where the channel is going. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to say thank you to my subscribers that's been with me from day one and has followed me through whatever it is that I do. I don't know why I'm looking like I'm looking over there when I'm looking straight at the phone. That's weird. I look like I'm looking to the side. I'm actually looking at you. Okay. And I wanted to say I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately too. So I wanted to say thank you for the new subscribers. And so whether you're an old subscriber or a new subscriber, I didn't want you to be confused about what my channel is about, because I have so many things that I do through our daily lives. But I have, thanks to Drew, she keeps reminding me to put certain things in certain playlists. And I'm just going to show him again because he's driving Miss Daisy here. Okay, so I am going to be adding on, because as some of you know that's been with me a while, you know, I have paranormal and, you know, all of that. But I'm also, the way that my life is, I've just started showing a lot of like our homesteading stuff that we do. So I'm just going to add like our homesteading life to it, to the end of it, like if you go to the About section. And so if you go to the About section, it will say something similar to this. Okay, so it's including the videos, are also including paranormal, investigations, all things spiritual or holy spiritual, either way you want to look at it, things from the other side, you know, ghostly, haunted, things like that. I teach like educational tutorials. So I teach tutorials on how to videos. I put out information pertaining to all things spiritual. And like I say, I am including on the bottom of that our homestead everyday life, because we do a lot of stuff that pertains to homesteading. And so since I have a lot of playlists, if you happen to be watching like a certain video, what I am going to do is put in the description the playlist link of whatever video you're watching. So if you're watching a certain video, then obviously you're wanting to probably watch more of that certain kind of video. And once I learn how to do the end cards, then I can start putting like the playlist end card up on the screen. I don't know yet. Drew, if you're watching this, you're my tech person. So let me know, do you have to be monetized to be able to do the end cards or not? Because I need to start learning that if I'm not monetized. I'm getting close, but I'm not there yet. So if any of you want something to do and you want to run my playlist, by all means run my playlist. Because as of right now, I probably need probably between maybe 350 more subscribers to hit the 1,000, and I probably need about 700 more viewing hours, give or take, to be monetized. So if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so there's something on my channel probably for everybody, just depending on what you happen to, you know, come across and watch. We're still driving in the fog and the rain. So just to give you, if you haven't checked out my channel yet and you're just running across this, I'll give you some of the things that I have playlist on, and maybe you'll find something that you want to just go ahead and click on the playlist and hit all and binge watch my videos. So some of the things, some items in my shops, I have Etsy shop, eBay, and Mercari. What up ahead?
A rag or a cop?
Somebody flashed their lights?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Strange and unknown real stories. That's where I have different people coming on my channel with Drew, Sherry, and myself. Mending and recovery oils. Your path, which is like a spiritual path, whether you consider yourself just a spiritual person, you consider yourself a witch, whatever you consider yourself. If you want to come on my channel with also myself and Drew and Sherry, we would love to have you on, and you can tell us about your path, how you got there, where you want to go with it. I've got playlists of just miscellaneous stuff. Got a playlist of shorts. I don't do too many shorts. I may do some shorter length videos, but not really what they consider short. We've got vlog family happenings. Some of the books that Lee has bought me, I share some magical recipes, oils, substitutions, stuff like that out of it. I've got a playlist of pentagrams, cards, throwing bones, osteomancy, also the paranormal investigations on, you know, haunted places or ghostly places. Got a playlist of spiritual workings, oils, powders, prayers that I show you exactly every little detail on how to do it with the products. Now keep in mind, I'm not monetized, but I'm just getting to where I can have membership So all the money that I get from membership or supers or anything like that goes back into the channel. I haven't lately been doing too much of the showing every little detail with the products and how to do it, because as everybody knows, you know, last couple years everything's gotten more and more expensive. Even though I forage a lot of my stuff, it still costs, you know, money for gas and stuff like that to, you know, go up in the mountains and, you know, forage for stuff, and you know what I'm saying.
They're open now. They wouldn't open earlier.
Yep, he's talking about the restaurant right there that's open. Okay, so, and then some other playlists I have are on crystals. That's when Leah and I go to the Arkansas to the crystal mines, and we dig up our own crystals, which is a lot of work. We will be having soon, I'll put up a playlist that I don't have anything put in it just yet, which will be chickens coming soon. That'll be as part of the homesteading. Also too, working spells shared from the book of Judica Isles, and that's also a book that Lee had bought me years back, and so I have been sharing a lot of workings out of that book. Real easy, simple, short videos, very simple, anybody can do them. I've got the member shout outs, membership perks, members only videos, the puppies, the Anatolian Pyrenees puppies that we got from the first day that we got them, and showing, you know, how they're developing, how they're growing, what we're doing with them, how we're trying to work with them, trying to teach them not to. They're the sweetest dogs in the world. They love us to death and play with us, but when it comes to giving both of them a snack, a chewy, any kind of a chewy snack, that's a whole different ball game. They want to tear into each other, so that's part of the homesteading part too, you know, where we're working with them and showing you. That way, if anybody has any comments, any suggestions, we show it all. We show the good with the bad. So anybody thinking that they might, you know, get certain dogs or getting this or getting that, and they think it's easy, we're showing both sides of it, okay? It's not just all fluff. It's what we go through every single day, okay? The Witchy 101 is actually Drew and Sherry's baby, and I'm a guest on their shows. Therefore, they allow me to put those videos, uploading them to my channel on my playlist. And if you've not watched them, it's Drew's paranormal vlog, and also Sherry is under PWI for Paranormal World Investigations. And make sure you check out their channels also, because they're helping me out a whole lot. Also too, we've got some series on the Sensible Tunnel Paranormal. We've gone there several times, and every time we get so much activity going on that Drew actually suggested that I do a whole different playlist just on the Sensible Tunnel, which I did. I listen to her a lot. Okay, and then we have the magical items that I sell. A lot of my magical items you will find on Etsy, which I have all three of those links down in the description box, whether it's Etsy, eBay, or Mercari. But a lot of the magical stuff, or most of the magical stuff, is on Etsy if you're into that. Or if you just want to look to see what I have in the other shops, which is Mercari and eBay. Those are a lot of like one item, like vintage or antique or just collectible stuff that I think people will like, that we go to garage sales and flea markets and estate sales and all different kind of things like that to purchase for reselling. I have a playlist on how I use it and why. Those are like health remedies, tinctures, different things like that that I show how I make them. Therefore, you know, if you want to make them, it's up to you. That's kind of part of homesteading also. And so that's the reason I added the homesteading, because a lot of this is spiritual workings, you know, paranormal, homesteading, so pretty much our whole life. Okay, now I don't put everything on there obviously, but it gives you a good idea of what we do. And then also the magical garden. I have a lot of stuff that we started a magical garden last year, and that's a hit. Like I had never really done a garden like that before, so I wanted to show how I was doing it, how I was making it, things that I did that worked out, things that I did that didn't work out, so that you could also learn whether it's something you want to try, or if it didn't work out, then you know not to try it. Don't waste your money. But everything that we do, we try to do with either no cost or very low cost. But this trip, this road trip we're doing now to Tractor Supply for the homesteading will cost money, because with our dogs getting big so terribly fast, and if you watch any of my videos, you know they're like almost in 1/4 of an acre that Lee had fenced in for them. Kodiak, the bigger one, is already trying to dig out. We are needing to put a fence, to electrical fence, to keep them not only from digging out, but from other animals digging in. We get coyotes, we get foxes, we get bears, was it mountain lions? Mountain lions from the area that we are in. So we need to put something low.
Chickens.
Yep. Possums. So he's referring to raccoons.
Neighbors' dogs.
Yeah, neighbors' dogs, stray cats, things like that, so that when he's already started the chicken coop. It's going to be a small chicken coop, and we've already started filming that, but I haven't put it on yet because he's just doing it, trying to keep the cost down, getting free lumber, you know, wherever he can get it, pallets, all different kinds of things like that. And so that will go on there, and I'll have to do the playlist and put chickens coming soon, because that's what he's working on. So we not only have to keep our dogs from digging out, we have to keep those other predators from coming in. So what we're gonna do today, and I'll film inside when we go to Tractor Supply and let you see some of the costs of the different things. I've looked on Amazon, and they do have a lot of the stuff like the insulator connectors, the wires, and all of that. But we want to go to Tractor Supply and talk to them and see what they have, and just try to get everything at one place, and then that way, you know, if we need to take something back or something to work or whatever, it's right here and we don't have to do the shipping part. So yeah, so check out my channel, and if you want to become a member, please do. There's 3 levels, okay? It's not very expensive at all, and it tells you what the levels consist of. I've got the supers on there, so if you want to send a super, that's appreciated also. So it all goes into mostly like all the paranormal stuff or things that I will need for the channel to keep pushing out that content. And so yeah, that's pretty much kind of it. So we'll be right back as soon as we start pulling into Tractor Supply. And I hope I don't got stuff in my teeth. Lee come home with a box of cookies. Could have been candy. I don't even know what it was. It was like a tweet. What are they?
Chocolate coconut
started eating it. Immediately, the coconut started getting in my teeth, and I was like, oh no, I gotta do a video. I'll have all that stuff in my teeth. So I tried to drink some water, but wash it around and try to get it out of my teeth. So hopefully it's not there. If you see anything in there, just be nice, okay? Be nice. You don't need to tell me. I know it's there. So, anyway, my nose wants to itch. All the pollen and everything is falling down with all of the rain and everything like that. So, I'll get back to you in just a minute. Okay, so what I did forget to mention is, some people has mentioned about maybe doing separate channels. Now I started 2 other separate channels with some of the stuff, but I'm going to do away with those because I figure as long as I have the playlist that separates everything, then you don't have to go through everything looking for what you want. You can just go to that playlist. But doing it this way, it's like our lives. It's what we do, so why not just put it all on one channel? So that's the reason I'm doing it this way. So we're going to show you
the old city of Rogersville. Right here's the sign. Welcome to Rogersville, settled in 1775.
Cool beans.
So this is a very old town.
So this is where we're going to go to the Tractor Supply at.
Yeah. This is where I grew up and was raised. For 18 years, and then I left.
And he's been gone for 44 years. Well, coming back and forth, but not really living here. So we'll be fixing to hit the old town here, the old part of Rogersville here,
Yeah.
just in a couple
This is
minutes.
just a cruise through Rogersville.
Right here to my right is where I worked at Walmart for over 16 years, something like that.
Okay, this place right here on the left is where I buy all my tires. The guy that I went to school with owns it. Bargain Barn Tire Center.
To go in there and check out their pumpkins, and they have good prices on their like burlap sack of beans, which reminds me we'll need to get some more.
Yeah, they were $13.
Yeah, but this time instead of putting them in our jars, I don't want to take up our jars, we'll get a 5-gallon bucket. I've already got ordered the absorbent packs for it. And then with the lids, it'll make it Loctite.
Show these old houses. Some very old houses down there.
You go get this way, you see it better.
Yeah.
This.
Old 1775.
God, wouldn't want to be up on that ladder.
Huh?
And then it had another ladder up on top of that one.
Hey, it's redneck.
Across the roof.
There's redneck in that.
Holy crap. That's the
Ladder
post
on top of
office.
that. Yep, it's old.
Kind of turn it this way. There's people walking up here, so I'm not getting them on the camera. But this is the old part.
Look here. That's what's his name sitting up, laying over. I'll be damned. Okay, here's the old city. This to the left was a Confederate building right here.
Oh, over there.
The Confederate offices was there. This was a hotel. That's a hotel. There's the courthouse.
The courthouse.
And
This is eyeglass
downtown.
place, Vision.
Yep, never going there again.
So it's just a bunch of shops and stuff like that in here. Now this one right here, gallery, there's been a couple people has told me I need to come over here and check it out and put some of my paintings in there. But I'm like, nah. Oh yeah, and see I do paintings too.
Yep. Oh yeah, my dad told me
And
that they used to have gunfights in this town. Western days.
And well, and Lee also makes, which is on my channel, a lot of sculptures.
Yeah, I'll do
A lot of
sculpture.
witchy sculptures and stuff like that.
I can sculpt anything.
He doesn't really take orders. He just makes what's on his mind and then he sells them because he
I
don't
only
really
took one order. I'll never do another one.
Well, you done 2 or 3 of them. The hand and
Oh,
the
yeah.
finger and the wizard. They all came out beautiful.
Yeah, but
The
that's
thing
too
is
hard.
what the people have in their hand and what he has in his head might be 2 different things. So he makes them and then I put them on the channel and sell them, or I put
If
them
they
on.
want them, they can buy them.
I'll
If
put
they
'em
don't,
on.
we'll sell them to somebody else.
Yep, I put them on Etsy. You can check out the Etsy shop and see what all he's got in there on his
I
sculptures.
sold a bunch of them.
They're kind of all over the whole world.
Yeah, we got them in South Africa. No,
Yes.
Australia.
Both South Africa, Australia, Scotland, all kind of like all over the states. So we're almost to the Tractor Supply up here.
Yep. This is the school I went to in grade school back in the 60s.
I bet they had their hands full when you were in there.
Yeah, I was a menace. I was like Dennis the Menace.
You was the little heathen.
Yep. Got whoopings every day. If I didn't get a whooping that day, then I got 2 the next.
Okay, you gotta see him laughing after he said that. So, Tractor Supply is just right here around the corner. Whoa, car. Making me nervous. That car was making me nervous. And there's the Tractor Supply.
Get the homesteader supplies.
Yep.
We may get some goats too. I want some goats.
Are you gonna help take care of them?
Yeah, when I retire next year.
Yeah. So we'll see you inside. So we are walking into Tractor Supply. Honey, you need one of those and drive around.
Yeah,
Look at the price of that
It's
thing.
just about both of these.
Honey, that's more than that old truck you bought. Now that would be cool. So we're sitting outside.
Let's see, we're gonna need a buggy.
Yeah, we're gonna need a buggy. So we are in Tractor Supply.
Ask him where the
We go to that place, see back where it says customer service, we go back there and then we can, hello, is it okay if I have the video going? That's for my YouTube channel, we're gonna buy like fencing stuff. She said, yeah, it's okay.
let me see.
So that's the desk right there.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows.
we'll find somebody.
It's a hardware thing.
You see if we can find somebody. I see somebody walking in the back there. Yeah, we'll find somebody. We're looking for somebody that works here. Good Lord, look at that safe.
You look like them kids walk. You look like them kids walk.
Well, kind of just looking. Yeah, right. That's why we're in here.
Let's see. What they got electric fence?
Yeah, I know they do. They used to have them back here in the back, but I don't know if this store is the same as other stores. We're just kind of walking in a circle till we find somebody. I can go up front and have them pay somebody to come back here. Okay? I'm gonna go up front and ask them to pay somebody for back here. So, oh, there's somebody there. Okay. Okay, so we got our stuff for the electrical fencing. We got our ground post. These that connects to the ground post. We got the solar fencing box thingy. We got the tester because Lee said he wasn't going to grab the fence and see how it works. We got the electrical rope, 3 of them. And these are for the wood corner post. These are to run around the bottom for the electrical fencing. This is for the, honey, you only needed 1 of these?
2.
Well, I think you only got 1 in here.
Oh, I'll put 2 in there.
Okay, I get, it's just down in there somewhere. Oh yeah, I see it there. Okay, so these are for the gates. And then these are for the top of the T-post to run them up on top. And so I think we're squared away. Okay. What? And that's what he's looking at there. Let me move this. I'm gonna move this a little bit in case somebody needs to come through. I need to. Oh, somebody is. Sorry, I'm over here videoing for my channel. Let me move this. I don't want nobody running into these jabby ends here. And let's see what he's looking at. Well, you have a brand new barbecue pit at the house.
This is gas.
Oh. Well, how much is it regular?
I guess $500, $5.99.
Well, get the fencing and everything done, and then is that all they have left or something? Is that the clearance of it? Let me
How
see
big
here.
is this thing?
No, this is something else.
Huh?
That's something else you're looking at there.
Ain't this good? Yeah, this goes with this.
Yeah, but I was asking what you said it was on sale. That don't look like on sale. It looks like regular price.
Right here. What was this? This was on it.
3-in-1.
That's a 4 burner. This is something else.
Yeah, that's something else. Okay. Be careful with that sticking out. Don't hit your head.
This is cheap.
Well, okay. Well, after a couple more paychecks, you'll be able to get it.
All right.
So watch your head.
I know, man.
Okay. Now we'll see how much it cost. Alrighty, so while he's here, he's gonna go look at boots, but he left this right here, and I don't want this right here like this, because this thing here jabbed somebody in the head. So let me turn this around and park it like that so that nobody will run into them corners. Now go find him. Where are you? He needs some more boots because his zippers on his has screwed up. Where is he? Oh, he's way over there. I'm too short, I can't look over these pieces here. Nothing? I'm behind you. I did that so nobody would run into that end. Okay.
I think I know this guy right here, didn't I? I got one still with you.
Okay, so we're back in the vehicle. We got what we needed, which is all of that.
That's a lot too.
Because it's going to be 3 strands that we're going to have to end up running. We had to get the extra wiring, extra stuff that we needed because of the mountain lions and the bears. Yeah, if it was just to hold a cow in or a horse in or something like that, that would be different.
We got big bears.
Yeah, we needed something. We needed something more powerful.
We got bears bigger than me.
Okay, and so now we're gonna grab something to eat because we're starving to death.
Long John Silver's.
It's still raining, so we're not gonna be able to do no work this weekend. And then next weekend, it's supposed to rain again. So
It's springtime before we get this put up.
it better not be because Kodiak's already digging 2 places underneath. I had to put like stuff in front of it. And so yeah, so we're back to, where'd you say we're gonna eat at?
Long John
Silver's.
Silver's.
Okay. So this is kind of an expense that we did not want, but it's an expense. You know, when you end up getting animals, you have to do what you have to do to take care of them.
Keep our animals in and the other
are,
wild animals out.
That's right. They are livestock guardian dogs, so they're not inside dogs, they're outside dogs, which, you know, their main thing is going to be outside taking care of the property and any other animals
Show
we
this
have.
thing right here.
What?
Show this right here. This with the fire.
Honey, I can't see from over here, and you're gonna have to hold it like this.
Okay, I'll show y'all something. This thing right here with the little flame going, there's a time capsule buried right there. It's buried. When I was a kid, they buried a time capsule, and they're supposed to dig it up in 100 years to see what times was like back then.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna let y'all go for now, and we'll go get our food. Maybe I'll take a picture of our food and send it to you, since I seem to take a picture of everything else. And catch you in a bit.
I won't be here when they dig that time capsule up. I'll be about 115 years old.
That means I'll be 113.
Yeah, we won't be here when they dig it up. Everybody living then will be dead.
Huh.
Because I think I was about 13 years old or 15 years old when they buried it.
Wow.
So they'll dig it up in 100 years.
Wow. Okay, so
It's dinner. It's a date night.
he says we're on our date.
Date night.
Long John Silver's.
On a
Our
Saturday night.
Date night. Oh, Lord have mercy. Are they even open?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not open and you can just go through the drive-in when they ain't got enough people working.
Yeah, people quit here all the time.
Alrighty, so we're fixing to go in.
Long John Silver night. Ring.
So Lee is over there ordering for us. You can see the back of his head over there. I think he's ordering us a fish and shrimp platter.
You want to get your drink?
You go ahead and get it for me.
Give us some of this stuff. What do you want?
Lemonade. Guess I'll go get the condiment and straws and stuff. Okay, now we're fixing to eat this fish and what else? Shrimp?
Shrimp.
Fish and shrimp and french fries and coleslaw. What did you get to drink?
Lemonade.
And lemonade, and I got the same thing. Yummy.
Headed back up the mountain.
Yep, heading home. Got what we needed, filled our bellies, and now we're heading home. It's still raining. Looks like the fog has lifted. Let me hold my drink so it don't fall. Looks like the fog is lifted on this side over here. And when we get home, we're still not going to be able to work on the electric fence with it raining and all. It's supposed to rain all tomorrow, so Lee's hoping that maybe the ground will be soft enough that we can get those ground poles in for the grounding.
Ground rods.
Ground rods, not poles, rods. So we'll try that because we have a lot of rock in it. So they suggested, they said to put 4, since we got bears and mountain lions and big stuff like that, and wolves and all that. And suggested that we put 4 ground rods on. And if we couldn't get them at least 6 foot in the ground to, because they're 8 foot tall, if we couldn't get at least 6 foot in the ground, to cut them in half and then put those 10 foot apart. So where he said that, you know, majority of it, cutting it in half. And then, like he said, make sure you've got at least 2 foot in the ground, since we would be cutting them in half and then spreading them 10 foot apart. So we would do that along the fence line. So Lee's gonna try tomorrow, because it's supposed to rain so we got fog on this side.
Yeah.
The other side, the fog lifted. On this side, it's still foggy, and it'll be way worse here tonight. So yeah, so tomorrow that's what we're going to do, and just try that first. If any rain holds off long enough, we can put on some of the insulators on, and then the wiring itself would be the last thing. You'll have to see about putting the solar panel on the box up. And oh, look at the fog. You're real foggy now.
God, you couldn't see shit tonight when it gets dark.
Nope. So anyway, that's our plans, and I will probably put this on for members only for a couple, 3 days, and then release it to all of the public. Okay? Catch y'all later. Bye. Hey, you want to say bye? Oh wait, I gotta do it this way.
It's foggier out here than it
I
does
know
in
it. Look, the fog. You can't even see through the trees or anything. Look. So I just thought I'd turn this back on again and show you that the closer we get to home, the foggier.